Hi, I'm Casey Reed.
And I'm Gregory Hines. Welcome to our very first broadcast of the Clarion newspaper Newscast. Every 2 weeks, we will bring you stories from the Clarion newspaper, including news, art, sports, and what to expect in the Clarion newspaper upcoming editions.
So let's turn to our news stories from the past couple of weeks.
On Sunday, September 11th, Madison College held a 5K Unity Walk on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. The Volunteer Center put on the walk to raise money for the Twin Towers Orphan Fund.
The main thing that we wanted to accomplish here, it came from when we went to visit Ground Zero on an alternative break with the Volunteer Center. A lot of our students, we went down to Ground Zero, and that's when the full impact of the entire day really hit us. This year, it was decided to kind of switch it up and to go from a name reading to have a Unity Walk. The emphasis isn't on so much the mourning and the grieving, but how we're going to move forward in the future.
Students, staff, and community members participated in the Unity Walk. Nearly 3,000 flags were placed in a park along the trail to represent those who had passed away on 9/11.
This year, Madison College turns 100 years old. There are a lot of events planned for the Centennial year. I had a chance to preview some of the upcoming events. Hi, I'm Casey Reed. 2012 promises to be a very busy year for Madison College. Not only is construction beginning on the much anticipated expansion project here at Trox campus, but 2012 also marks the 100-year anniversary of the school. Madison College began in 1912 when 67 students met in a single room above a fire station for the area's first vocational classes. From there, the college expanded and flourished, preparing generations of students for the challenges of a changing world. I recently met with Madison College President Betsy Barhorst and asked her to share her thoughts on the significance of the Madison College Centennial and about how the school's proud history has impacted our community.
For at least 100 years, we have made a difference in this community in jobs, in people who serve others. When I explain this, I often tell people today to just sit back and think of a day in your life, or let's just say a day in a hypothetical person's life. So the person gets up and has to go get a blood draw before going to the doctor. And so who does the blood draw but one of our medical assistant graduates or a phlebotomist graduate? The person then gets on the belt line, and what do you know, runs into someone else. So there's a crash. Okay, first of all, the police who come to either give a ticket or help, whatever is needed, is one of our graduates. But then they see some stuff on the road, so they need the fire department. Well, what do you know? We trained the fire department. And then it looks as if the person has a bump on the head, has to go to the doctor. Well, the nurses and all the assistants at most of the doctor's offices are from our school. And what do you know? They knocked out a tooth. So now they have to go to the dentist. The dental assistants and hygienists in this area are from our school. All right, now we're not even at 10 a.m. Now think about, they have to get the car fixed. Who fixes the car? Someone who was trained at our school in automotive. But let's say they decided to finish the day by taking themselves out to dinner. And what do you know? The chef and the people at that restaurant were from our college. So do you see where I am? Those are just a few. We have 120 to 140 programs. And each one of those things trains people that not only gives them jobs, but helps every person in this community sometime every day, I would imagine. And so the significance is that we're not just some fly-by-night new idea. We have been here solidly in this community helping people for 100 years.
Be sure to check the Clarion for more information on the Madison College Centennial and for updates on upcoming Centennial activities and celebrations. I'm Casey Reed.
Thanks for that report, Casey. Now let's turn to parking. For the construction of the new health building and protective services education building, parking has changed over the summer. Staff parking is moved to a new location to allow for more student parking.
The biggest challenge for us was the perception of students that they've lost parking. And that's really not what happened. The students, again, have actually gained parking because of the relocation of the faculty and staff. Faculty and staff, to accommodate for the construction that's beginning, were relocated to our north property. Our north property is located, for those that aren't familiar, where the Penske Rental Center is located. The college now owns that entire block. So what it comes down to a net gain, there's a net gain of student parking that they didn't have last year.
Additional stalls were added to the parking lot located just off Anderson Street. Students should check the Madison College website for any updates on parking or construction-related closures.
So how are you getting to Madison College this year? We went to the streets to find out how students are getting to school this fall semester.
I choose the bike because then I have freedom once I'm done. I'm not tied into somebody's bus schedule. And there's lots of stuff to see on a bike and not stuff to see on a bus.
Madison College does offer a campus-to-campus shuttle service between downtown campus and the Truex campus, Monday through Friday.
Turning to our cafeteria now. You always have lots of choices from salads to burgers or pizza. We're going to see if there's been any changes to the menu, and we had a chance to visit the cafeteria to see what's cooking.
We're running a vegetarian soup once a day, every day, alongside a meat soup. Plus we're running chili. Sometimes I run vegetarian chili. I have a good recipe for that I use. We're doing gluten-free sandwiches now that are pre-packaged in cellophane wrappers, so they don't get cross-contaminated with the regular bread. Gluten-free pizzas are available in the Market Express down here, so if any students are feeling the need for a pizza that day, they can get that gluten-free. And Terry mentioned Timmy the Turnip. That's his name, Timmy the Turnip. If you see Timmy on anything, that means it's vegetarian. Salad bar has been revamped. We're having lots of salads, pasta salads, grain salads, tabbouleh, rice. I'm going to start running some of those fall salads in there that will be vegetarian options also.
And we have dollar options in the den, dollar hot dogs, dollar barbecues.
So it's just more affordable. And we also upped the portion sizes so the students get a little bit better value for their money that they're spending here.
Place Food Court is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can check out their Facebook account for all upcoming deals and coupons all semester long.
Well, that's our show for today. You can catch our broadcast online at youtube.com/theclarionmc.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.